Looking ahead to local elections, a majority favors supporting the ruling party for stability. Additionally, more than half support the government's plan for an additional budget to address economic challenges, despite some opposition. President Lee Jae-myung's approval rating has reached a record high of 69%, the highest since he took office. This marks a 2% increase from the previous survey, reflecting growing public support. Trust in the president's governance is strong, with 66% expressing confidence. Key policy areas like public safety and regional development received high positive ratings. The Democratic Party leads in party support at 46%. He emphasizes national solidarity and the need to prevent unfair price practices while urging cooperation to stabilize energy markets during the global crisis. President Lee warns that maintaining fixed electricity rates amid rising oil prices is increasing government deficits and electricity consumption, posing financial risks. With Korea Electric Power Corporation facing a 200 trillion won deficit, he calls on the public to save energy and considers tiered electricity pricing to encourage conservation.
Seoul has launched a new initiative providing a 10% payback on the Climate Companion Card top-ups to encourage more residents to use public transport and reduce reliance on fuel amid rising prices. To further support commuters, Seoul has extended subway and bus schedules during peak hours and is rewarding districts that enhance public transport usage, aiming for a more convenient and efficient system. Recent data shows positive impacts with a near 5% increase in public transport users, a decrease in traffic volume, and an uptick in average travel speed, highlighting a shift towards public transit.
Recognizing that middle-aged men living alone are particularly vulnerable, Seoul is expanding its outreach to this group using local networks. This targeted effort aims to prevent solitary deaths and strengthen community care. Seoul has launched a grassroots effort where neighborhood volunteers regularly check on residents who live alone or might be socially isolated. This community-based approach helps identify and support those at risk. Volunteers like Kim Soon-rai provide regular calls, visits, and even meals, giving comfort and practical aid to elderly neighbors such as Park Jae-han, who faces health challenges and the fear of isolation. Looking ahead, Jeonju plans to expand the housing program to over 200 units by 2028. These apartments come furnished and include shared community spaces to support stable and budget-friendly living for young residents. Demand for these affordable units is high, with hundreds of applicants competing for limited spaces. The city prioritizes vulnerable groups like those who have experienced rental fraud or grew up in childcare facilities. Jeonju City has launched an affordable rental housing initiative for young people, offering units at a very low monthly rent of 10,000 won with a small deposit of 500,000 won. This effort aims to help youth manage high housing costs in the area.
Kim Young-jin supports Kim Young's candidacy after the Supreme Court delivers its final verdict while urging caution due to ongoing legal challenges. Kim Young's legal issues, particularly his conviction related to the Daejeongdong development scandal, make his candidacy a point of debate within the Democratic Party. The party is weighing strategic considerations for local elections, with unity and a call from the party leader expected before finalizing Kim Young's candidacy.